Wu Di, the great martial emperor, has cast his eyes upon the hills of Koguryo, for it is there he wishes to establish a new city to expand the Han Empire north and east. Earlier probes into this region indicate the presence of salt deposits, which can be mined for export. The Korean natives are aggressive, however, and none too friendly. Do not expect them to greet this intrusion with a humble bow. To facilitate the dissemination of our culture, and so that your citizens' spiritual needs can be met, our emperor suggests that a great temple be built. Such a temple will delight our creator goddess, Nuwa, and embolden the spirit of Confucius, sage of all time. Expect a shipment of high-quality iron from Chang'an before the first year is at an end. More will arrive as it can be spared. Weaponsmiths should be built to craft the iron into strong weapons. Troops will be needed to protect your city. Do not neglect its defenses. Excess weapons, if any, can be exported to other cities of the empire, notably Chengdu and Jiaozhou.
Hey guys, welcome back to Emperor, and we're at Lo Lang in the hills of Koguryo. These goals are not that difficult to reach. Great temple, that's simple enough. 25 racks of weapons in 1 year, that is actually hard because you don't have iron, you've got to import it all. And 36 months of heroes, that's easy enough, right? So let's head to the city, pause and see what we've got. So we've got a bit of salt down here, a bit of salt there, and a lot of open space. I'm noticing there's not an awful lot of space to put anything related to things like fishing keys, so they're not going to go up there because they'll have to go down this bit. Where's the... I know we don't have the trading keys yet, but in terms of water trade, it can only be done within this tiny little inlet because the rest of it is blocked off by rocks. There might not be much space, and this bit is all protected by a mound that you can't cross. This is difficult in the sense that there's no iron to be found here. So we're going to have to import it all from different cities, particularly Chang'an, who's going to also gift us loads of it. So let's see, Kashgar is open with trade, so we can import jade and sell carved jade, so I think we'll do that. We'll also sell salt because we really need it. Hanan is an enemy city where the Korean natives are going to attack, so obviously we don't want to waste too much time getting forces up. Nanyu is down there, they're not going to trade with us obviously. We've got a few other cities that we can try and get open here. Chang'an buys carved jade as well, so it's actually kind of profitable to import jade. We're also going to import iron, possibly maybe even spices, and sell them on for barter to sell off to Chang'an for more money. We'll have to see what the others want, but we've got 18,000 strings of cash, so we don't have to worry too much about it. In the sense of troops, I don't think I'll go too ridiculous. I think we'll do one housing block with as many houses in it as possible. We don't have anything above the elegant dwelling because we don't have acrobats, so we don't also have acupuncturists. So this is simple in the sense that we don't really need to put too much down. Plenty of rock space, plenty of space for all of it, so I don't think we'll have to go too far with it. There's soybean and cabbage that we can grow. We'll also fish for some stuff as well, so I have to put some fishing wharfs down in places just around this area here. And I think the trade route at Chang'an will open up straight away, so anyway. We need to get a fort down fast, and I also want to get down with the monument as quickly as I can just to get rid of it and out of the way, and then I can just kind of wait around for the other goals to finish. So yeah, I'll go plan out a housing block somewhere around this area here. I think it's a good place, and we'll see how it turns out. So here's our first housing block. I haven't done anything in terms of a lot of industry yet because it's all having to obviously get placed, but I want to get the workers in first. So let's unpause and let it run. I've kind of tried to configure this as best as possible, and I've also got an administrative city down. We can only put down the administrative city and a tax office. We can't build anything else. So once you've got this administrative city down, the only thing you can do is collect taxes, so it's kind of useless. Let's just put down a soybean and cabbage farm. 1, 2, 3. Like so. The reason I'm putting them down here is because I want to leave this space for maybe another housing block later if I really need it, like coming down this bit, and that would be helpful. Chang'an's become an ally, so we can trade with them straight away. Might as well get to that then, I suppose. And where are we going to put this? Let's just pause this a second. Can we put that there? No, that's got to go there. That is really annoying. That means I'm probably going to have to import a food type because neither trading keys or fishing wharfs can go there. So what's the point of a straight line course there then? Because it's not going to be able to be used. I mean, the only reason you would use that is if you don't give a shit about feng shui. But that is just wrong, man. That's just really bad planning in my opinion. Let's just go ahead and put that there. Let's just put this here. There's two water trade routes that I plan to open at least. And we'll go with that Chang'an first because we can import iron from them, and we're going to get gifts of iron soon, so I want to get that industry going as well. But I also want to get the industry of carved jade up and running. Let's destroy some of these trees, like so. Just kind of put a big loop around like this, I'll do. Let's put that there, that's going to accept iron for a bit. We're going to import iron. And let's get the trading post down for Kashgar, just simply because we need that open. The only problem is this is going to have to go in an awkward place. I might have to destroy some more trees like so. To put that in, and we'll do this. And we'll have them just going around like that. And I'll just have to go around in a loop as best as I can, right? So where's the trading post for Kashgar? There. Let's import, not that much jade, certainly not. Let's just import 4. And let's put, let's just put that there, and that's going to accept carved jade. We might as well, actually no, I'll just leave that open for now. Oh, I've just noticed we can't, oh, that is not fair! This is another mission where you can't, oh, fucking bullshit, that's what I say. Oh Jesus, I'm gonna have to rearrange this. I think we're gonna have to really make weapons our main export. We cannot import jade to make into carved jade because once more, the Jade Carver Studio is not available. Utter fucking bullshit, that's what I say. They really don't want us making money here, do they? Let's unpause the game and get this running. We're gonna have to make as many weapons as we can to make all the money that we can. Let's just fill this up with as many of those as we can. I think that's just a bit ridiculous, but I'll just fill this up with. This will be my I'm trying to think of the word. This will be my bit for iron and weapons making. I'll just fill that up with all that. Not helpful. Let's just turn off that entire industry right now. Actually, where's the button again? Lost it. I've lost the plot because of that change. Oh, I could just go through that. Okay, that's fine. I turned that off. We don't need it. Making salt then is going to have to be a priority if that's our only money maker until we can import some iron. Not good. Right, I'm going to let these people come in. I'm obviously going to have to put in a lot of housing in here. Like so. Just try and rearrange this a bit, I think. Let's just put as many houses in as possible. I'll just delete that. Can I get a house in? There, I can. Let's just try and get as much of the space used as possible for housing. Let's just pause. I can put that there, so let's put that down there. And let's put this here. Down at the bottom. And then fill the place up with houses, like so. I think I've got everything. Oh, I've not replaced the herbalist stall. Let's put that back down, like so. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the people come in, and I'll come back in once all the housing is filled, because it looks like we can't really do anything else except wait. Oh, here comes that emissary that they talked about, and he's going to give me a load of iron. That's nice. I've got this going now, so there's like plenty of weapons to be made. I need to make tons because like 25 racks of weapons from just imports is not a lot. It's actually really high, sorry. So we've got this going, we've got the people coming in. Now I very much suspect that we're going to get invaded and have spies as well to deal with, so let's just get a fort down. I'm not even going to bother with elite housing, there's no real point. I mean, there's no... you don't gain anything from having elite housing in this one, to be honest with you. And I need to find a good place for this, hang on. Oh, there was a good point just there. Let's do there. We'll do that. That's a nice central area in my opinion. Now I'm going to have to try and get Hongdae or something into the city. I'm also going to have to try and maybe erect some walls and towers to kind of make that work. Running out of cash very steadily here because we don't have that much iron to make weapons just now. So we've got to let this stabilise. We've got to get the food in. Let's get the agriculture boost. Like so. I might need a second block, considering, I'm not sure. With all this filled up with houses, I don't think we'll need that. I like that little devious twist that I expected to find carved jade here, but nope. The developers deny us this opportunity. I'd want to just get the 2 food types in first before I even attempt to get hemp in. What I'm going to do is put down salt mines. The reason I'm going to put salt mines down is because they'll give us the 3rd food type so I don't have to import anything. Why is that bad feng shui? Strange. Let's just put down 1, 2, 3. We'll put 3 of them down. Like so. And we'll do this. Like that. Now this little salt bitty here, I think what we'll make this for is just for the supply into the city. If I have to, I can just sell off more. The big salt flat just here is a nice good area for a lot of salt mines for export, because I think a lot of cities buy it. I'm going to send out diplomatic requests to all these cities to find out what they want. Now I really hope a lot of them open trade straight away, because I really can't be arsed waiting around for... yeah, Nanyo is not trading at all, and I think Hanan buys weapons as well, but we're not going to bother with them just now. I'll let this run. Obviously the food supply will stabilise in time, which is what we want. Let's just put that. Let's just put the road going like... No. I'm not sure where to put the other farms. Actually a good place just out here, to be honest with you, but I can't really connect it there. Can I move that across by 1? I can if I destroy some of the trees, like so. Nope. I could do it there, but that's rather far, I have to admit. Oh no, we can put it just there, actually. Let's just do that. That's better, then we don't have the roadblock there. So this is another area I can put out farms. So we're going to just farm soybean and cabbage and use salt to improve flavour. I think that works out better in the long run, because then certainly we don't have to worry about the fish whatsoever. Making money is going to be really important though, because of course I'm making a few weapons, but they're going straight to this fort, and I've got plenty of iron in stock anyway, so... But we've not really got that much left. And what I might have to do is consider importing silk from Chang'an and bartering it off to Kashgar, and vice versa with spices, but I don't think I'll do that. Let's just set this so that it's got 12 cabbage, 12 bean curd, and then 4 of that, and if I have to I'll just import some spices. I'm going to move this this administrative city because it's going to get in the way, obviously. We've got 3 ancestor heroes to keep happy, which is not too good. Can I maybe put the administrative city somewhere else? Let's get rid of that. I'll put it there if I can fit it in. Nope. Can I turn that round? I can if I can put it there. Let's just put that there. And then more houses. 1, 2, 3. That's better. I like as many houses as possible in this one because the more houses you build in this single block, the better overall, because then it means you don't have to faff around with a second block. Although saying that, making money is not really going to be an objective in this one, because it looks as if we're going to have to... let's see, Chengdu, Guangzhou, and everyone else rejected, okay. So Chengdu buys salt. They're a land trader, that's perfect. They buy weapons, good. Guangzhou buys iron, no point. Okay, so the Guangzhou trade route is utterly redundant because the only thing they sell is salt, which I can make. I don't need to import rice because I'm using salt because I've got 2 food types. And I don't need to import weapons. And the things they buy we can't make. I mean, I could sell bean curd, which is a bit pointless. So I really need to get trade routes open with cities that buy weapons, particularly. Which is quite a lot of cities as far as I can see. I could sell ceramics actually to Yin because we can make those. So that'll be something to consider maybe in this little area, or just a little kiln making industry. Just a little few kilns there and so on. I can do that, which would work. But we've got to really just get the city going. So I'll come back in once we've got these houses stabilised with plain food. And I'll also start up a little hemp area somewhere. So there's a lot of ply to do, but I want to keep this nice and small, nothing too ridiculous. Well, the harvest is coming and we're getting our houses evolved here, which is perfect. The cabbage harvest will come in shortly and that'll provide 3 food types, I think, sooner or later. I've started planning out this area for the salt export industry, as I would call it. Having a bit of trouble with the feng shui. I know I've got it perfect harmony, but some of these places are bad feng shui for the salt mines. I think it's because they don't like rocks or something, I'm not sure. Let's just check, is that bad feng shui? Yeah, I think it's the rocks they don't like. So that's not too good. I also got a message that Chang'an sells more iron, so we can now buy it to 24 bars, which is filling up this warehouse ridiculously. The salt is going to go to the gods for now. I'm just going to give it to them because there's no other place for it really. So yeah, this house will stabilise shortly, provided there's 820 people, which is good. And then we can lower the wage rates and start turning on industries that we need. I think a year's gone past and we've managed to make 2 weapons. It's pretty bad. But that is in the first year, so I'm not too bothered. So these houses will evolve. We are really slowly running out of cash here. I need more people in the city. I think they're collecting less taxes because this isn't working at full efficiency, which isn't too good. Hemp supply isn't that great. In fact, it's pretty low. So I think I'll have to put down maybe another set of these just to try and boost the supply. I don't think I'll go with another house block unless I really need it. I don't think I will. We might as well just go ahead and get started on this great temple because it's tiny. I mean, it absolutely is miniature. Just might as well put it down. No, we're not celebrating the new year. We'll put that there. How many did we make? 7, not too bad. We're nowhere near the requirement. No, that's not too good. Might as well just turn one of these into a wood accepting storage yard as well. Let's set this to 28 and then put 4 wood in it at a maximum like this. And let's just put down some logging sheds because 1, 2, that'll do. There's plenty of space for it all, so I'm not too bothered. So we're just going to wait for that wood to get delivered. And if I can find a good space for a labourer's camp, I'll put it down. Don't forget any of these areas are good feng shui for that though. And I forget that you don't have to worry about the... so let's just put that there and just join it up. I mean, it's a bit useless, but who cares. That one labourer camp I think will be enough for this tiny little monument that we need to build. So I'm not really all that fussed, to be honest with you. Now, Kashgar boy bought salt. Bleh. I was always wrecking the sentence there. Chengdu buys salt, but we're going to sell them weapons instead. Bigger profit. Let's put down this. And let's just start turning some of these salt mines on just to get some salt into the system. Once I get more workers, I will progressively enable more and more of these. Obviously I need to leave some space to put down another soybean farm. And I'll also need to leave space for kilns and things like that. No word yet from Hanan, so I think we're fairly quiet at the moment, which is good. I don't see anyone in the way of spies, so I'm going to keep an eye on the city in case there is a spy in here, because I did mention in Chang'an, but I noticed that I was constantly getting spies in Jiuzhou that I never noticed, which was funny because I never noticed them. This will probably get moved over here at some point if I can find the space for it. Let's see. Population milestone of 1,000, that's good. that out along there. Price decrease for iron, that's not too bad. Let's put a roadblock there. We're going to accept that for ceramics, because we're certainly selling ceramics. It's a good profit goal in my opinion. Since we've got some salt, let's give it to Han D. That'll keep him happy. Now we don't have to worry about the gods sending earthquakes. Now I believe there is a scripted earthquake which will destroy most of the city at some point. I don't know what point it's at, but I know there's a scripted earthquake and I really want to finish before that happens. So 1, 2, 3, destroy that. There's space up here for a couple more kilns if they really need them. Up along this bit's even better. So we'll get the ceramics made. We'll try to also who's this? Oh, that's Kashgar, right, fine. I'm going to put down another couple of farms here because it looks as if we're going to need them. And I'll put them 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Soybean. 1, 2, 3. And cabbage. I'm going to leave that space just there for a smallish block. I don't think I'll make a massive one, but it's a good place for another housing block if I need it. And I'll just destroy that. And I think there's plenty of space for another hemp farm. I might as well put it down as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What's it requiring? Oh, 1 stack of wood, fine. We don't have to worry about that, but let's put that hemp farm out. So we've got 2 of everything. I don't think we're going to need any more than that. We don't need that much. A couple of hemp farms will keep the city going, I think. How many more people can come in? Not that many, so we really want to get this evolved fairly soon. And I need to start making cash. I mean, look, we're barely surviving here. I'm going to stop importing iron. We have far too much in this city. Let's turn on some more weaponsmiths to try and make more weapons. We've got a fort. And enough people coming in to not worry too much about it. I can't put any more housing around here, which is not helpful. Oh well, never mind. We've got everything going. We've got some ceramics being made. Once the ceramics come in, that'll evolve this housing, provide us more tax money. And of course, we've got others going the wood into the system. I need some carpenters. I just realised we don't have any carpenter skills. I need a cinema skill at some point. So let's put down 1, 2. We don't need that many. Right, so we're making plenty of salt. Once the salt starts building up in here, we'll start selling it. Might as well sell it from now because there's a bit in there. And I'll come back in if anything of interest happens because we've got this kind of stable. And well, I think we really have to kind of wait for the invasion. We've got plenty of iron in stock, so I don't really need to import any more for a while. We've got a full squadron of troops, so now I'm just going to build up the supply of weapons. Now I'm going to turn off all of these industries because the reason for that is because of the fact that we're near the end of the month, so there's no point wasting this iron on nothing. I'll turn all these industries back on once the new year comes round, and that'll mean that we'll get a straight boost towards the 25 racks of weapons which we want, and we're going to get close to this temple completion, I think. So I'll let this run, and I'll come back in if anything interesting happens. Oh, Chengdu demands salt. Well, we've got plenty, so let's just give you it. I've turned on all these industries to make weapons. We're getting there. Halfway through the year, we've made 1,000, so we're getting towards that goal fairly well, I think. Let's just turn on as many of these as we can to try and make as much iron weapons as we can. Gods are getting a little bit upset again, so I'm just giving them salt, since we've got like tons of it anyway. Housing still hasn't evolved because we still can't get a stable supply of 3 food types, so I'm just waiting for this soybean harvest to come in. Meanwhile, I'll also send off a medium gift of ceramics to Yin to try and get them opened up so we can sell them ceramics. And it looks like this next gift will do it. But it's running us out of cash, so I really need to get this trade route open soon so I can start selling some excess ceramics. The only problem is I don't have that many workers, so how evolving this is going to be important. And you're going to be kidding me, Chang'an requires weapons. But you can make them yourself. Stop giving the iron to us. Oh, no, there you go. So I hope that we'll have enough iron. I think that request kind of messes it up. If it does, so be it. I'll just let this keep running until we can make as many weapons as possible. And all the weapons I have spare will just be sold to make some money because I really need it. I started preparing for the ceramic skill to go in, so that'll get the monument completed fairly fast, I think. Months of Heroes goal is nowhere near us. When did we start the mission? 108, and I think an earthquake might happen soon, which is not going to be good, because we're going to go into debt if we have to replace it all. Let's just take another save. So I'll let this run again, and if anything interesting happens, of course, I'll let you know. Oh, for an straight from Chang'an wants to give us more iron. How lovely. And Yin's grateful for the ceramics. They must be respectful for that. Yes, they are. That's good. Oops. I need to send a diplomatic request first. Get ahead of myself here. So we'll start making a bit more ceramics, obviously. Where's that road going? That's just one tile too long. Let's just take that out. Let's get rid of that road block and move it up a bit. We'll put down one more clay pit and 2 more kilns, I think. 1, 2, like so. One on each side of the building that's protecting it all, which is good. So we'll let that kind of build up our supply of ceramics. That allows us to make more money. It looks as if I've got the appetizing food now, so let's put down a ceramic shop. This is a little bit of there. We really need to get this up higher, obviously. These buildings are obviously not going to evolve. There's not enough desirability around here, but I'm not too bothered. And it looks as if Hanan is not invading us, which is good. We're making a tiny profit by selling a little bit of salt to Kashgar, which is not very good. Who else buys salt? Of interest. There must be more people buying salt. We could sell salt to Chengdu, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to sell them weapons. I'm going to try and sell as much salt as I can to Kashgar for now. If another city buys salt, then great. I don't think there is. No, so I'm just going to have to make do with cheap exports until I can make more weapons and try and get a good supply of that. I think there's a god that can bless weaponsmiths, is there? I'm not sure, I can't remember. I mean, I might be wrong. So we've got 3 food types, so two food types plus salt makes 3, so there you go. These houses should evolve soon when they get the ceramics, which they're getting right now. And we're very, very close to the debt line here, which is not too good. Let's see, have we made 25 thingies of salt? Because if we have, that's good. 25 racks of weapons. Let's find out. I know they're kind of going through that, it doesn't matter, I don't care. Oh, the house is evolving, that's good. How many more people will we get from it? Oh, quite a lot. So that'll evolve all of this, and then we'll be quite well off, I think. Trade with Yin's opening up. No, we're not holding a festival, I don't care about it. How many racks of weapons? We made 21. Oh, we were so close. I think we'd have met it if we didn't send one off to Chang'an. But I think what we'll do is, since we're kind of getting towards that goal fairly easily, I'm going to start selling loads of weapons to Chengdu for now, just to try and make some profit, because I'm now in debt. So we'll just sell off all the weapons straight off, get rid of it all, and then once we start kind of stabilising the city with workers, and I think we'll be okay. But I'm going to probably need another housing block, and I'll just evolve it up to a minimum level of like spacious dwell. I won't evolve it ridiculously high. Chang'an wants to give me some cash, so that's helpful. Yeah, because we're in debt, they're an ally. I'm going to just send a diplomatic request to Hanan just to see what they are feeling towards us. And I think I'll leave it there for this video because we're not making enough ceramics at the moment in any case. Oh, I was going to cut it off, but it looks like Hanan wants to invade us now, so that's pretty good timing, I think. Let's just take a save. And I'll cut back in when we're near that invasion. Well, 2 months to go, we'll probably just less than that, and I don't know whether they're going to invade, well, they're obviously going to invade, but I don't know where they're going to invade from. My diplomatic request was obviously going to be rejected, and Hanan is hostile, which I'm not really surprised. They're supposed to be hostile, and so let's see. 1 month to go. Where will they invade from? Whoops, I got kind of a drag effect there for some reason when I did that, so strange. I'm importing iron. I've made a bit of profit by selling a load of weapons to Chengdu just to try and get rid of some of it so I can start making money because I was like close to debt. And I'm riding on the edges here at the moment with trading possibilities. So let's see, come on. Is Han Di going to grace the city as well? I don't think he'll help these troops, but who cares? The morale is perfect. Let's find out where this invasion is from, and if I'm right, they're not going to allow us to become vassal to them because that would be a bit unfair. Oh no, we can, interesting. And we can apparently bribe them with more cash than we have. Oh, they're coming from down here. Oh, that's nice. Hong Di's right, perfect. Hong Di, get out here. That isn't really that big of an invasion. Come on, get in there. In you go and invade. Deal with our soldiers. Come on, attack! Come on, die! Now, I'm pretty sure we're going to win this because that's like a tiny invasion. Die. I know a few of our ones have died, not too good. Okay, they've left, and they've died. Okay, we lost a couple of troops there, not too good, so they're pretty strong, these guys. And look, there's a festival at Chang'an. Let's dispatch the bean tubs straight away. The bean tubs of bean curd, that is. I said a bit wrong and misleading, sorry. Right, so let's send our troops back. I think in the next part what I'll do is I'll build out another small housing block. I'm not too sure whether we've made enough weapons to reach the goal, but I don't really care. We're making our way towards this temple, which is okay. Making a bit of salt to make some money. We are literally on the boundaries here of no workers, so obviously I'm going to have to build another housing block. And I'll just make it a small block, I won't make it too big. So I got past that invasion, that's good. In the next part, we'll come back to Luolang and we will try and reach those goals because we don't have that much to do now. So thanks for watching, see you in the next video guys, bye now.